Also have the most important component here at the bottom, right? Always keep that in here, otherwise the game is virtually unplayable, but you know that. Hey everyone, this is Thecos, and I'm back with another video for Expeditions. No, this is not yet the playthrough, but I mean, you clicked on this video, and you know the title, right? So this is like a little reboxing. I've done that for other games as well, for Red Rising, as well as the New Castles of Burgundy edition, that nice one. Because this game has a great insert, really a wonderful insert, but it wasn't quite obvious at first where to put things. So maybe you have the same issues. That's why you clicked on this video, so let me just show you, right? So I will not talk like the components like in detail again, right? I will kind of just show you how I organized everything. So we have a really nice insert here. On top of the insert, what you have is you have your rulebook and the Automa rulebook. Then you also have the base camp board here, right? And you also have the journal with the achievements. You have that all at the top, right? Let me just take that off. And then we have like the really cool like plastic cover for the insert. That is a little bit hard to get off. You can try to get it at the sides. What I usually do is I go into one corner, doesn't really matter which one. And then I take it out like that, right? And then I go from corner to corner, and then you can get it off quite easily. So this one is a little bit hard to get off because it's quite deep, right? But it is possible. I still haven't found the perfect way, but going from corner to corner is like the way that I found out that is probably the best at the moment. So, and then here we have everything in here. Let's just start with the easiest things. The mechs. The mechs are just down here. These are actually, these need to go into specific slots. Now, after you've played the game, you probably can't remember which slots which mech goes in, but that is why Stonemaier Games has actually put a little like help here on the side. So you see exactly which mech goes where, and also you see like the other things that I will just show you where the other things goes, right? But I will still show those to you because it is, I think, a little bit easier to see in video, right? So next up we have the cards. I haven't sleeved those yet, but even if you sleeve them, I'm quite sure that they should like all fit in here. So that is really nice because there's still a lot of room here, except if there will be like expansions with more cards. I'm not sure. I don't know about that yet. Also have the most important component here at the bottom, right? Always keep that in here. Otherwise the game is virtually unplayable, but you know that. All right, and then here I've put like all the cards with the purple backs, and then here you have like the cards with the seal in the back. I think these are like for the players, and then you also have like the player reference cards. These come into shapes, into variants, so to speak. Where you have like the little reference cards with all these symbols, and then you also have like the actions you can do, right? So I put them all like into one of these slots here, but you're kind of free to like move those around. There are more cards, but they are in a different spot. Then we have like the tiles here, all the different location tiles, and you see that they have like a letter here in the top right, like this one has S, and also like at the back. These are the southern tiles. Then we have the central tiles here, and then we also have the northern tiles. And one thing that is pretty cool is you can get them out like this here. There's a little notch where you can get these out. So what you do is you sort them like by north, center, and south. And then you put like the north ones, you put like at the bottom, and then you might see there are like these little crevices here, right? Where you can put others on top. So then you take the central ones and you don't put them in like this, but you actually like tilt them a little bit, so that they actually hover like on these crevices. So you can get them out like really easy. That is really well done. That is really cool. And then you do the same thing for south. You tilt them a little bit again, just like this. That means that you can get out the south ones really easily, the center and the north ones, and that is really well done, right? That is like how you like stagger these tiles, right? You just stagger them and tilt them a little bit. Next up here we have a bag. In this bag you have all the different corruption tokens here. There you go, like the one in the teal and the orange ones, right? You have them right there. And you just put them all in here. I put them like in one corner, and then I folded like ones like folded like ones in the middle like this, and then in the middle like this, and that means that it fits like perfectly into the slot here, right? So really, really nice. That is really simple to do. And then what I've done here because I usually, maybe I should show you like some of the other games that are reboxed just for myself. But what I usually like to do is like tell the players, okay, which color do you want? They tell me which color they want. Then they say, oh, you want blue? Okay, cool. Here's your bag. Right? Here's your bag. And then what they can do is they can just open up their bag. I will just show you with the black one because that's my player color. And then I put everything in here that they need to play the game, right? Like the base, they can attach to their mech. It's right here. Then you have these 4 star tokens and the cube. And then also you have these 2 tokens here, the power and the guile tokens, right? And these are like the 7 tokens and the base that you need for the players. So you can just put them in here. And these baggies were already in the game because in here were like all the different tokens that have found a different spot in the insert that I will get to in just a moment. That means that you can just use these. But if you want like clear baggies, of course you can also substitute them with like clear baggies, right? And what I then do is like stagger them again. I like put them like on one half, right? They're like in the bottom half of the bag. And then I put it to the left. Then I take the next one, also put it in the bottom half and put it to the right, because that way these like fit really easily without you having to like squeeze them in. You see, they fit really easy. You would even have like room for one more, right? And you see like these fit really well. Then if you like stagger them a little bit like this, I think that is just the best way to do it. At least the best way I have found so far. Then we have like the player boards that are here, and these also serve as a lid so these things don't fall out. If that really works, like when you like, because there's like still a little room here, if that really works, if you like turn that upside down, I haven't tested that yet, but they are supposed to serve like a little lid. What you see here is there's still like a few of these stickers left. I just left them in here because why not? Where should I put them? Maybe I will need them. But these you can actually attach to the back of the player boards in the corners. The reason for that is that you will slide like cards under your player board, and if you didn't have those, you would like have to lift up your player board a little bit and slide them under. That's fine. But if you do it like this, there's just enough room here that you can now just slide cards. Just like cards under there. Well, not on the play mat here, but like that you can slide cards under here more easily when you put like these stickers in the back, right? You would have to like put it on a flat surface, so you can see it here right now. But if I do it like under my table, it works a little bit better, right? It's still not perfect. I think that these would have to be just a little bit thicker to be like perfect, right? You still might have to lift the player board slightly, but not as much as you would have to when you didn't have these stickers on there, right? But you don't have to do that, right, if you don't want to, but the option is there, and I think it's pretty cool that Stonemaier Games included that. Then here we have like the token tray, where you like put your coins in the top right, then you put the map tokens in the top left, and also there is like this trendy corruption token. There's like only one in the game. You put these in the top left, like with these map tokens, and at the bottom you look at all the different workers you use throughout the game, right? And the cool thing is you can take this thing out and just place it on the table, and then everybody can like get the stuff they need during the game. That is really cool. You can put the box away and just have that out. That is really well done. And then down here you see we have 2 more spots for cards. You can also sleeve those. They fit in here sleeved, I'm pretty sure. But these are the 2 different kinds of Automa cards. These are like the levers for the Automa, and like the Groy and the Turn and stuff. And these are just the regular Automa cards, right? So you can like fit them all down here and put that here on top. So that is also really cool. The last thing I want to show you is there are more bags in the game. What I always do in my games usually, because all the baggies you don't need for your games because of good inserts like this one, you can like just take them out of the game and put them like in a box. I do have a box full of baggies, but baggies that belong to specific games I usually put under the insert like this. You don't see them, but in case I ever need a baggie for this game, for whatever reason, I can take one that actually belongs to the game. So that's what I always do, because nobody lifts the insert except me when I unbox games. And down there it doesn't disturb anyone. Like I needed like 5 of these bags for the player tokens here, but the others are just under the insert. And I think that just works really well. So to put everything back, right, what we do is we like put the token tray back in here. We take all the player boards, put them here. Then we put the stickers back on top if you want to. And then we put the lid back on top. The lid you need to be a little bit careful, like at the bottom here with these mechs, like at the bottom left for sure. Just be a little bit careful, because that mech on the left, at least in my copy, maybe that's just my copy, but in my copy at least, it's like a little bit too far to the left when I put it in, so I would have to like kind of like pull it back to the right with the insert, just carefully, but then it works, right? So it's a really cool insert, a really good cover. The cover is a little bit tight, like not tight, but like a little bit deep and not perfect down here, right? But it works. If you know how to work with it, it does work. I haven't quite figured out what these are, but I guess these holes are just easier for you to maybe take out the insert, right? But I usually do it like around the via the corners, like I showed you at the beginning. And then we put like everything back. At the top, we put the achievement sheet with the journal back, and also the base camp board, and then also the rules. So you see there's still a little bit of air, a little bit of room here, right? This is something that I don't like too much, because I usually like when it's like pretty like flush everything. What might be possible is to actually take the punch boards that belong to the game, like putting them at the top doesn't look nice, right? But I might think about putting them at the bottom, but they're not. I don't think they are large enough. If the punch boards were like full size, you could just put them under the insert, and then you would raise the insert, and everything would be a little bit more flush. I haven't tried that yet because these are too small. I don't think this will work, but. Just telling you that if you want to work with that, there is a possibility to use these punch boards, and then it would be a little bit more flush. I might think about actually doing that. And then, last but not least, I know, huge surprise, you just close the box. And that is how you rebox Expeditions by Stonemaier Games. I hope this helped you in case you were a little bit lost. I know, yes, I showed you that there is like a little diagram here on the right, but still I think it's easier to kind of see that in the video. And I mean, this video is almost only like 10 minutes long approximately, so I think that should be fine. All right. So, if you're watching, thank you so much for doing so. I really appreciate all of you watching my videos. A very, very big thanks goes out to all my generous Patreon supporters, and the biggest shout out goes out to Thecos, who's the most generous supporter at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. You can support me in numerous ways by watching my videos, liking them, commenting below them, which is always really cool, subscribing to my channel if you like my content enough, which makes me very happy and helps my channel grow. You can also support me on Patreon, and you can join my Discord server to hang out with me and my amazing community. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the very next video. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers!